Welcome back, guys. Get ready for the hype. It's Hyperliquid. Let's go. Alright, guys, don't be going crazy, but the hype is real. And even Wall Street is talking about it. What am I talking about today? Well, we're going to jump into it, but before we do, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research, due diligence, and don't invest in anything you're not willing to lose. This is Hyperliquid. We got the hype going, and we can see it right here. So what makes this so special? We're going to find out, but first we can see what's going on with our Hyperliquid. So a lot of people ask, what makes this different? There's tons of things going on in the crypto space right now. The market's doing a little bit of a recovery, but what makes this stand out? Well, Hyperliquid is something that people have been talking about for a minute now, and I'm going to get into the specifics about it. So first, we can go ahead and see right here. How is Hyperliquid doing? So we have a lot of spikes and dips, but even as we take a look at those, this guy is doing pretty good in the market so far. Now, what makes it different from everybody else? Well, we're going to take a look. So what is the Hyperliquid? It is making the hype. We can see some of the peaks right here, and we can take a look and see the total climb to more than 40% over the past weekend. And a lot of the big names are talking about it. So that is why Hyperliquid is so exciting, because a lot of the big names in crypto are taking a look at it, and a lot of people, so whether you're a seasoned DeFi veteran, you're a newcomer, you're trying to understand what Hyperliquid is, you think Hyperliquid is just when you shake your, cup too much. This is something I think that's really, really exciting. And there's a lot of people who are talking about it, including BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes, and he changed his position, the lock-on chain on the wallet that hyped to Hayes. And not only that, a lot of big names, are talking about this in the space. That doesn't necessarily mean anything in terms of where it will go, but it's pretty encouraging to take a look. We can also see another update for Hyperliquid right here. What is going on? Well, it has been doing good throughout the month and throughout the week. And even though, yes, it took a little bit of a spill, no pun intended, there are a lot of exciting things. We can also see the Hyperliquid buybacks. The ICE and OKX are really jumping into this, and we have some interesting things going on right here with Hype hitting new records. So if you don't know what it is a layer 1 blockchain for different types of futures. So Wall Street, you better be taking a look at this one. And beyond the DEXs, the ecosystem supports borrowing, lending, RWAs, all that cool stuff, and even Ethereum virtual machines. So to me, this is kind of like improving the stock market, is improving Wall Street. It's taking Wall Street from just a bunch of busy brokers, jumping around in New York Stock Exchange, and this is improving market just like it happened in the 2000s. Hyperliquid is offering an opportunity for a technical upgrade of the financial system through DeFi. At least that's my perspective. That's why it's so big. That's why I think a lot of the big names are jumping into it. We can see the technology behind it. It's a Hyper BFT. So it uses a consensus algorithm by hot stuff for very fast. Just moving super quick, and it can handle complex trading strategies, order volumes, all that stuff. So, in my opinion, this in the future will have a big way on not just how people jump into, yes, there's people in DeFi and crypto and all that stuff, but even how people do it professionally, like in Wall Street. So, that should highlight why Hyperliquid is so popular. And as we can see here, the hype just keeps going. With USDT, we can see the market cap right here, the trading volume, and the contract address. Now, it shows how you can grab some. You would just go ahead, put in the amount here, the market, and then you can go ahead and grab it. And that's what I think is really cool. Also, on top of that, I highly recommend check it out on X, because this thing is blowing up. So, we can see Hyperliquid, blockchain to house all finance, trade, build apps, launch tokens. Literally anything you want, you can do here. This is DeFi in one of its most versatile existences. If you want to trade, you can do that. That's very helpful. But let's say you want to be a developer. You can do that. If you want a launch pad, you can do that. So that's why it's so powerful. That's why people are talking about it. And as we can see, it is blowing up in followers. Probably by the time you're watching this, 400,000 followers. And that is just the beginning. You can also check it out at the Hyper Foundation. So we've talked about this before, the blockchain to house all finance. Can it do that? That is a very, very, very big claim, but I think it's possible with the stack, with the different applications. It's built for Hyper EVM, and not only that, they put their community first. No investors, no paid markets, no fees, just jumping into something absolutely awesome. Let me know what you think of it down below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and catch you in the next one.